Christian, what's up, my boy? Welcome back, you guys. This is episode 19. We're doing a live podcast because we couldn't make it work last week. We were having some technical issues. The only thing we could get out was the gorilla episode, the gorilla memes. Damn, there's a huge delay in the chat, in the video, in the live.
There is a very big delay, but that actually helps us right now because now I'm able to tell whether I can hear myself. You know?
Yeah, that's true. It gives us time to fix things.
Yeah.
How you doing, bro? So how was the week, man?
It's been a week. It's been interesting. You know, nothing super crazy. I think last week was a little more eventful. You know, went to Puerto Rico, with my pops, which was really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and went to my daughter's little school dance thing, which was an interesting experience.
Oh yeah, you told me, man. That's awesome. You had a great time.
I mean, yeah. I questioned my whole parenting style. I don't know
Why?
because I was texting you and Julius at the time, but it was just crazy, man. Like, keep in mind these are not even middle schoolers, you know, like third graders and stuff. And first of all, I found out after the fact that the DJ was the custodian of the school. Like, he was DJing the event.
Okay, hey, man. I mean,
Which is just,
it's the signs
side
of the
hustle,
times,
you know?
bro. Right? Like, how bad is the economy that the janitors gotta be DJ and
out here DJing,
fucking chaperone, supervisor, assistant principal.
Yeah,
He does it all.
but
man.
it was nuts, man. They were third graders and they were just wilding out. Like, at one point, they started playing "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar. And when I tell you these kids knew it word for word, was just blowing my mind, yo. Like,
I mean, that's the internet.
when they all,
bro.
I guess when they all synchronized A minor, I was like, yo, why do they know this? Like, have I been sheltering my child too much? You know,
Yeah,
like, does she
you're like,
know like the Drake Kendrick beef?
do you think she knows more than she's letting on? Like, are you just finding out that, hold on, is this another human being? Like, has access to the internet? What's going on here? Do I got to put a VPN on her like our setup? You know?
Yeah,
that is kind of scary.
It was
especially
a wild experience.
Middle school is that age, man, when they start transition right into like the older, you know, actual getting there, you know. Well, well, I don't want to go into details, but I would say, what's up, chat? All right, I'm gonna shout out to my we got Addy, we got Los, Zeke. They're saying hi. What's up? You could pull up YouTube right now, bro, and look at our video and actually look at the chat if you want.
Oh yeah.
Unless you don't want to talk to these guys.
No. I haven't pulled up on the screen. I forgot it was there. See, there's a man with experience. He's been here before. He's done this a few times.
You know, you can't tell, but I have been here before. I have done this at some point. Like, yeah.
Yeah, been around the block a few times.
Right. I mean, it doesn't look like it. Also, we're in my commander studio. You just got the red curtains. I'm on a fucking Frixian playmat. Like, that's what this set looks like for me. I got him on his like little iPad. That's how I'm making eye contact. But he can't see me, so he's just imagining my face, which is always nice. It's always
weird. Yeah, I can see you on the YouTube, but because of the time delay, I see you like laughing at a joke like 20 seconds later.
So you always see
me
I'm
being serious right now, bro.
Nice. It's not funny, man.
It's not funny. I'm being serious. It's a heartfelt moment, bro.
It is interesting. I mean, I don't know, dude. Seeing your kids grow up every day, you know, you're learning something new.
Yeah.
Carlos said it's only my 10th podcast. Sir, it's my second. All right. I don't even know if I call my first one a podcast. We were trying things out. It was supposed to be like a Mr. Ballin kind of thing. But I didn't realize how much research goes into actually writing a script. Like, I was like, oh, no, I can't do this, dude. I can't. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. Unless ChatGPT wasn't out at the time. So
I was just about to say, you got to leverage that AI, man. You got to leverage that thing.
I was literally reading transcripts from like existing videos. Like, I was like, I don't want to do that. That's like, that's literally manual ChatGPT. Like, I'm not even like, I can't even blame ChatGPT for that. That's just me stealing content at that point. Marlon, what's up, man? He said live. Oh, he gave us some hearts.
Oh, my boy Mud Kip.
Mud Kip.
Love it.
The Kip.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, nah, that's crazy, man. Yeah, seeing these kids grow up, man, getting older every day. Emiliano saying more and more fuller sentences is really nice. It's really like he's actually telling me about his day and listening sometimes.
That's cool.
He he asked me like, "Hey, can I throw that rock?" And I said, "No." He's like, "Can I throw that mud?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." He's like, "Thanks, Daddy." And I was like, "You know what? This is all right. This is why we do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parenting's all about compromise, you know? That's all it is.
Right. Baby girl's starting to like crawl or stand or like mid stand. She
Oh
does
yeah,
like
I saw.
the Undertaker like sit up, and then like she looks like a wrestler. Like she gets up by herself really slow. Like she
Yeah.
walk around like Penta, bro. Like it's really funny. It's cute as hell. And then she goes back down. So she's just getting
Yeah.
bigger and bigger. It's crazy, dude. But yeah, we here, man. We had a interesting week last week. We missed. I didn't want to. I wanted to do this live because I felt like we already missed a week, and then we were gonna miss this week, and I was like, no, let's go ahead and let's see what we can put out. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I am limited on time. I can only neglect my kids so long. You know what I mean? Miss Rachel can only care for my kids for only so long. The videos are
For
only
so
like
long. Yeah,
30
yeah.
minutes. So yeah, so we'll see if we can knock some stuff out. But yeah, dude, any news from you, man? What's new?
Nothing new. One thing I did want to talk about, as far as like, you know, like I said, I went to Puerto Rico with my pops. It was his 7th. He's
Seventh?
turning 70, man.
Hey,
No, it's not seventh. What would be 7th? Like, how
I
would you
don't
say
know,
that?
dude. I barely
Like,
English, dude.
he's
I
turning
don't. I don't.
70, you know?
English is my
Uh,
second language, my guy. I don't. I
For
think
real, man.
we've understood
Yeah.
this at this point.
Well, he turned 70, and like I said in a very earlier episode, for those of you who've been here for a while, I was never very close to my father growing up. We, it wasn't a bad dad. It's just we were never super close. We didn't talk
Mm.
much. Um, so it was a very fun experience. It was a very interesting experience. I got a lot of dad lore while I was over there. Um, some wild like childhood stories. One that I did want to tell you about that I just thought was insane, that I thought it was a little unbelievable, is my dad owned a stolen racehorse as a child,
A stolen
which is
racehorse. That's pretty
a
dope.
stolen racehorse. Apparently his dad bought him a horse like when he was little, from I don't know where, but as this horse grew up, it was just they like noticed that it was just fast
It's
as
like,
shit.
damn,
Like
that's
it
a
was just
fast ass horse.
yeah, yeah, like it would take off, bro. And like the way he was telling me, it was like, you know, he would like race cars with this horse. Like it was just
What?
nuts.
Race
And
cars?
and nobody understood, like, yo, where did he get this
Yeah,
horse?
yeah.
And then like
What you
years
said growing
later,
up?
I
So like, what
well,
is this?
yeah,
Like
when
the
my pops was
70s,
growing up,
80s,
shit, what
60s?
70 years ago? It's
I
like
mean, to
60
be
years
fair,
ago,
man,
man. I
those
don't know.
cars back then, what they had like 10 horsepower
True, true, true. Yeah,
versus
yeah,
one
yeah.
horse.
The Model T, yeah, yeah. And it was in Puerto Rico. You got to
Said the
remember,
Model
they
T.
ain't got
They
the
ain't get the Model
they ain't got state of the
T.
art.
Yeah, they got the Model P, bro. Oh no,
Yeah,
knock off
the Model
Model T.
TR, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like he was like, but anyway, years later, like apparently, I don't know, some people fucking came and took back the horse saying that, like, yo, we've been looking for this horse for years. Like, it's actually like the offspring of like this other race horse. And they took this man's horse. And then everybody was like, well, that kind of makes sense. That explains why it was just fast as shit for no reason.
Yeah.
And I I'm still like, yo, where did your dad get this horse, bro? Like, it's just randomly like went up to a dude in a dark alley. Was like, "Yo, you got any horses for sale, bro?" It's like, a matter of fact, I got one. I just got it last night. You
That's
know?
crazy, dude. I mean, technically, all horses are race horses, right? It's just some of them are really
True,
bad.
true, true.
Some of them are
Yeah,
just
some of them
really
are better
bad.
than others at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some
Yeah,
of them are really good. Yeah, I don't know, dude. That's crazy. I mean, a racehorse. I mean, hey, man. Yeah, that's the most Latino thing I can think of, right? Like using something
right?
that's not meant to be used, right?
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
I don't know. I can't think of something right now, but just kind of like using what you got, right?
yeah,
Using a
exactly.
racehorse as a whatever horse. I don't know, sheep herder
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. Do what you gotta do. That's
I
crazy.
also got introduced to one of my dad's childhood friends, which can't say much. because I don't want to be complicit in any crimes. But apparently, this man murdered 3 people.
What?
He just my dad was he just like, so how many did you kill again? And he just goes, oh, like, no, I don't like to talk about that. Like my stomach hurts when I think about what I used to do. And I'm just like, wait, what?
He's like, I don't like to talk about that.
He's like,
but
yeah, and he's just like, but I killed 3 of them. And I'm just like, hold on, bro. Like
Christian's like, you
don't
beat
even
my
want to be part of this. Yeah. I'm just like, am I an accessory to a crime now?
This man got a 3.1 KD right now. What is going on,
bro? Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn.
He's like, I don't like
call it UAV in now.
He's like, I don't like talking about that. But it was a cold November in the middle of, of hurricane season. I don't know.
You jest, but he gave me the whole story, and I was just like, I kind of don't even want to know this anymore.
Yeah, bro. He's like, you're giving me too many details, sir. Like,
exactly,
I need you to chill out. Leave some stuff for the imagination, please. At this point, you are complicit, dude. They're gonna come after you at that point. Tell us the details.
For real, man gave me like time and place, and I'm just like, okay, all right.
And it's Puerto Rico, so you know he knows like their cousin. Like their Diaz. Yeah, look at them in the face every day. That's dark, bro. That's some dark shit.
I'm saying, yo.
That's when you gotta leave the mainland, dude. Move to New York.
We're easy though.
And I don't know, become a bus driver.
Los, I don't. This is just Platicas anymore.
I don't. This is just Platica. I don't get that.
I don't think. Yeah.
This is real talks now, dude. This is.
I'm saying
this isn't Platicas. This is confessions, bro. It's over. Like.
You get a priest up in here, dog. But anyway, that's enough of me yapping. What about you? What's new? How's life been treating you?
It's rough, bro. We out here, man. I turned a year older. I'm old as fuck now. I'm officially Unc status according to Zeke.
I'm older than you, so I don't know.
Yeah,
what you're trying to say here.
You're well old stat. No, you're not that much older, bro. Yeah. Dope as shit. I got some cool presents, man. My podcast host. I wish we could have done the episode. I would have shown some stuff off, but actually I have it here. I don't feel like getting up. It was dope. I really appreciate that.
No,
man.
You
didn't have to do that, man. And
no, yeah, for sure, man.
Ceci got me a fucking Quest 3, which is dope. I was actually gonna wear it for the podcast just to like. I'm not gonna lie. If I could wear it like and control everything from the fucking Quest 3, it'd be dope. But
that'd be nuts.
I haven't been able to use it. Literally, the only thing I use it for is to make dinner. Right? Like I'm literally looking up recipes and I'm cooking. with it. Like it's dope as shit.
Bro,
because it's got cameras.
100%.
It's got cameras.
I thought you meant like you're creating food in AI. Like you're feeding your kids
children,
food. I was just like,
Anais like fucking.
That's some Black Mirror stuff.
She's screeching in the background for hunger, and I'm just like, hold on, and I'm fucking cooking and fucking Legend of Zelda.
Making flapjacks right now. Relax.
Nah, I'll pull up like what's that? Cooking with what? Cooking with Kyla. What's that fucking TikTok?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
Like they're making food, and I'm trying to imitate what they're doing and just pretend like it smells good. And it's so cool, man. That's like nuts. It's literally augmented reality is dope as shit. It's definitely not like it still makes me nauseous, like if I use it for too long. But while I'm using it, it's dope as shit. Carlos Lopez said I've been Unc status. That's kind of fucked up, bro. Come on, man. But I haven't really been able. She says she's like, oh, what games have you downloaded? I'm like, girl, I ain't got time to play games, dude. I literally, I'm using this as like my TikTok holder, my phone, like extended screen, YouTube watcher. Like I'm Googling shit while I'm cooking. You know what I mean? Like it's literally just a hands-free cell phone at this point. And it's pretty cool, man.
How bulky is it though? Like
it's not that heavy. It's pretty cool. And you don't need the remote. You can use your hand. The remotes are a lot more the feedback's a lot better on it, but it's not that bad. I think the biggest issue is that it does make me nauseous. Lopez knew exactly what I'm about, cooking with Kaya. It's a trend on TikTok. It's some lady.
I am so lost. Food. Like, who is Kaya?
Oh man, you ain't gotta pretend because Addie's here, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
First and foremost, if this is something new, I am not on social media.
Nah, it's pretty old. It's like a month old, 2 months old, I think. I guess. I mean, as far as the internet goes, it's pretty old. Anyways, it's just some lady that cooks on TikTok, and people will be like, obviously are watching her for more than just cooking. You know what I mean?
I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Not because I've seen her, but because I've seen like the like other videos.
I've never
like,
seen her. I've seen the reaction, like, yeah, thanks.
yes,
I look,
yeah.
I did that. Yeah, that's funny. But other than that, dude, we just chilling, man. Has a good time. Hang out with family, hung out with friends. Didn't really
That's
do
cool.
nothing, man. I kind of give up on throwing birthday parties and stuff like that, man. It's not worth it. I think I'd rather just go out to eat with my wife or something. Like that,
Yeah. 100%. Because like
So-
you throw a birthday party, like you're kind of working, you know, like
Yeah,
you're
it's a lot of
entertaining
work.
everybody else and
You're
stuff.
hosting
And it's like,
shit.
bro, it's my birthday. I should be chilling, you know?
Dropped like I think I dropped
So-
like $300-400 on food last time, and like, you know, people had other things going on. I guess it was just a weird situation. And I was just like, man, why I could have dropped that on a really nice steak or fucking I could have got them dino ribs I've been wanting to make. Fuck these people.
I'm about to say some dino nuggies. I was like, damn, bro, dino nuggies?
Some dino ribs. It's literally just beef ribs, but they're like fucking
They're ginormous?
They're ginormous. And it's a brisket.
Cool.
It's a brisket rib. And it's like $200 for like a half a rack. Like it's really expensive. So yeah.
God.
Anyways. Nah,
maybe you should throw a birthday party and serve us that.
Everybody gets one rib. Actually, everybody shares a rib. You get half a rib, I get another half. Emiliano sucks on the bone. We call it a day, bro. He got it. But dude, it was cool, man. We hanging out. And just doing this, man. Doing the channel, doing the shorts, doing Commander stuff. But yeah. Zeke did have something. He asked us a question. He said, what do we think about what's going on with Trump trying to open Alcatraz, reopen it for some reason? And I don't know if you knew about that. I know you said
yeah, I did see something on it. I did want to go back. I just looked at chat, and both Adi and Los wrote out how to say 70th.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
70th.
She said 17th. 17th.
Thank you, guys.
70th.
As you can tell, I'm an idiot, but
70th.
Yeah.
So off the rip,
but yes,
my boy Zeke wants to know. He needs to know what's going on, and I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't know, man. This man is so demented, bro. Sometimes I'm just like, there's no way he didn't just like watch a movie on it and was like, we need to reopen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't take him serious.
He was probably playing like Call of Duty. He was playing like Resurgence, and then was like, "Yo, we should open Alcatraz." Bro.
Right.
Like,
yeah, he watched his son Barron Trump play Rebirth, and he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Look, it's all that free real estate.
I'm saying
it's a museum at this point, dude. Why the fuck would you open
it? It's ridiculous. And from what I've read, it's so expensive to maintain.
Yeah.
Like and like to get anything there is so expensive because it's an island.
It's an island, yeah.
So it's like, why? You know. So whether or not it's gonna happen, I would say no because it's so stupid. But at the same time, half the shit he does is so stupid, and he does it anyway.
I mean,
yeah. And then half the country's like, great.
He's playing 4D chess, guys. You don't know. You just don't understand. I just, I don't know. I think it's insane. I think it's dumb. It's clearly like, I feel like a lot of times too, when he just wants to do some slack off his back, he'll just say some crazy shit, right? And
he says some crazy shit to like
support him. I know, with the text messages, right? He said it's done. We're not going over there anymore, and it kind of did. Nobody brought it up again, except until he did it again. Until Exit did it one more again.
Did it one more again,
and then now people are legit asking for his resignation, which is not gonna happen. But whatever. And now he's just gonna distract, saying whatever. Lopez said he's down dropping the Rebirth. According to Trump, he's apparently you need 3 people, bro. At least 3.
Yeah. Need 3, but the bright side is once you jump in, you already have UAV. You know, you jump in, pop it. You already know where everybody's at. You're good.
That's crazy.
And
apparently he wants to put the worst criminals, right? The worst of the worst. A little mini Guantanamo here in America, which I mean that means that I might end up there. Actually, I might be at Rebirth pretty soon, based on all these crazy ass immigration laws.
That being said, I am taking our application for a co-host. No particular
Just
reason. Just
on what is it? When they have you on call, not on call, but like just in case, you know.
yeah, just on reserve, you know.
Just on reserve. We will call you if we need you,
Uh,
but
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know. It's ridiculous. Like, and who determines what the worst of the worst is? You know, like.
Man, you know, without due process, it could be anybody. Like
That do be true.
very, you know.
I am in fact brown with tattoos, so yeah, I'm kind of cooked.
Hey man, and you left the country, which is bold of you.
I mean, Puerto Rico's still part of the country, you know,
I mean,
sorta.
for now.
it's a
yeah, I mean,
it's
true. Fucking, I mean, green card holders are permanent residents, or they were. You know, they changed that on the USCIS.
Did they?
Where it says that, well, somebody tweeted from the USCIS that, like, which is the United States citizenship and whatever. It's like the ICE headquarters, right? Like their organization. If you want to file for like status change or whatever immigration stuff, you go through the USCIS. And they said, they basically specified that if you're on visa or a green card, you're considered a guest here in the country. And I'm just like, that's not what permanent. All right, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
like,
permanent resident means.
Right? It's so
I mean, you can make the same argument in my own house. You know, like I live in a house. The bank technically owns it. I'm a permanent resident of my house. You know, I guess I'm just a guest.
You're
a
guest in your house, dude. So technically, the bank needs to fix my house, dude. These gutters are leaking, my guy. And Delta,
let me speak to the landlord real quick.
Let me talk to the CEO of fucking Delta right now.
I'm saying, bro.
Nah, I don't know. Nuts. I'm not even. It's whatever, man. Fuck it. Let's see. What's going on in the world? I mean, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if they send you back to Mexico, it can't possibly be any worse than it is here. Like I told you, right? if you adopt me, I'll go with you, bro.
Yeah, they're offering $1,000 right now to self-deport. Which, if it was any other person, I'd be like, that might be real. But knowing Trump, he's not gonna pay you, bro. He's not paying you. Like, you're gonna deport yourself and just end up not here. Like, shit out of luck.
He's gonna hit you with that. Oh, you thought I was serious?
He's like, oh yeah, just send me your Venmo, and then blocks Venmo from like Mexico.
What's your cash app, bro?
Yeah, what's your cash app? Right. What's the closest MoneyGram next to you? Oh, Oxo. Nah, fuck that, dude. It's crazy. I don't know if anybody would actually take that. You'd have to give me cash first, to be honest. It's got to be like 10K. Give me 10K. I'll think about it.
I'm saying, though, like, 1,000 is so low,
honestly,
bro. Like,
you know how many people would take 10K? Like, dead ass? Like, they would be like, okay. Because I don't think
at this point, I'd say 10K.
I don't think people understand. I feel like a lot of people come in, like, they really have this fear of, like, they're coming into this country and they want to take over our lives, and like the white supremacists have this. They're trying to dilute the fucking breeding pool or whatever, right? And I don't think they understand that majority of older Hispanics, right, do not want to stay here. Like they do not want to retire in the United States. First of all, they can't because it's expensive as shit, right? The goal is to come here, make some money, build a house on the terrenos back home, right? That you fought your cousins and uncles for, and build a ranch and go back. Like they don't want to stay here, dude. You know what I mean? I feel like that's what people don't understand. Like they love their country. They're just like, I mean, if you can make some money, they're gonna make some money. You know what I mean? If you're gonna live a better life and give your kids a better chance of a future, and they're gonna take it. I mean, or try to. And it's not like this. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of silly to think that like that people don't want to go home. They want to go home. They don't like it here, dude. You know, like we don't even like it here.
Don't even like it here anymore, man. Like Jesus, we want to leave.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Honestly, first and foremost, if you're worried about an immigrant coming to this country and taking your job, I think that says more about your career choice than anything else.
That's true.
Because even like
don't even
uneducated, not necessarily uneducated, but like, English is their second language. Like, aren't necessarily like skilled workers.
Don't know the land, don't know the places.
Can come and take your job. Maybe you messed up in life somewhere.
I think you need a better job.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, exactly.
Those are the jobs AI might take. So I think it's like a hint in the like, maybe I should move on. No, it is tough. There are people that come in and underbid, but I mean, for the most part, like you do quality work, you get quality pay. You know what I mean? And people get what you pay for, man. I don't know. It is tough. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, dude. I think if they I think if they offered 10K, people would take it. Dead ass, like hardcore would be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm out, and it's probably cheaper than the time it would take to like do proceedings and like shipping back home and I don't
Facts,
know
bro.
what, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep. I mean, you
anyways,
saw when he took office, a lot of people left because they were just like, I don't
I'm
even
not
want to
dealing with this
deal with
shit.
like,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
going back. Fuck
So
this.
it's like, bro, you're telling me I don't
Coming
got to
back in
deal with
4
it
years.
and I get 10K? Let's go.
Yeah, and in 10K in
Yeah.
Mexico, dude, shit. 10K in Guatemala and Salvador, bro. You're living like a goddamn king, bro. You can buy a
Yeah.
racehorse. It's crazy. Make some money, big dog.
You could buy a racehorse legitimately.
Legitimately. Well,
you ain't got to get one from the black market.
Now you can have 2 racehorses.
Yeah, exactly. Then, bro, you breed them. You got a line of racehorses.
There you go,
profit,
bro. It's over, man.
Yeah.
Nah, it is crazy.
The American dream really has become like make enough money to go live somewhere.
To go live somewhere
like,
else.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's all it is.
I mean, somewhere with healthcare and like get out of the rat race. I think a lot of people are tired of it, especially when back in the day, you could probably be like, hey, I'll do this for 30 years and raise my kids and you know what I mean, buy multiple houses and this and that and go to college. And now you can't really do that. Back in the day, I like the meme that like back in the day you could support 2 families. People were having a lot more affairs because you could support 2 families on 1 income. You can't do that anymore.
Wait, I caught the second half, then the first half caught up with me. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah,
you could afford 2. Yeah, and then you were like, wait,
people
affairs?
had secret families, right? And you can't. And then people are like, that's how you know times are fucked. You can't do that anymore. You can't have 2 families because it's just impossible to have 2 stay-at-home moms. Fuck. You can't even have 1 stay-at-home mom.
Well, now they can't afford to have affairs.
Yeah, that's how you know. That's how downhill things have been. Nah, but yeah, it's crazy. Dude.
Oh my god.
I don't know. Anyways, Chad, how you guys doing, man? What y'all up to? One thing I did want to talk about, dude. There's a couple things. I wanted to bring up Kanye West, but since we're live, I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I can bring up.
What did he do now, bro?
Bro, you didn't hear what he was tweeting out like last week or 2 weeks ago?
I am not on any social media, sir.
Bro.
Like I am. Oh, except Reddit.
So you have no idea what he did or what's going on with him.
I have no idea what's going on in the world, and I will tell you right now, my mental health has been peak.
Well,
like
apparently...
for a while there, I was at an ATL, not Atlanta, an all-time low. Like now, I'm fucking soaring high, bro.
Right. That's good though. I mean, that's what it takes sometimes, man. Take a break, bro.
Yeah.
Take a break.
Take a break from it.
You know what I mean? Focus on what's important, and that's the thing about like the whole Alcatraz thing. All these stupid little like remarks from the president. It's like I would just focus on what's important. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even worry about that.
Yeah.
I would actually worry about the real thing. Exactly. Like, and it stretches your resources thin, especially if you're the person that's like got to deal with that, right? Like that's your job.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even worry about it. I would just focus on like shit that's actually happening. No, yeah, Kanye West, dude. Apparently, he had his mass tweet. You can look it up if you want. Where he states that like for 14 years he was I don't know if can I talk about this on the fucking podcast, dude. He was talking about how I don't know what prompted him to say this, but he said that he was blowing his cousin for 14 years, or something like what I need an expert on this. Lopez, let me know what you. I know he's the what is it? Chismes? What? Puro chismes, bro. That's a chisme right there. The song is called. Summarize for me, bro.
About my cousin that locked in jail for blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't know. He went on there talking about he was just straight up. For some reason, I don't understand where there was when he was 14 years old. Okay.
He's blaming it on pornography, which is interesting.
Not for 14 years. Okay, yeah, that would have been insane. That's 14 years. It's a long time. Lopez said it was when he was 14, which is 10 times worse.
Yeah, 14 years is crazy, bro. Like, doing something like that for 14 years is nuts.
At that point, bro, like... What?
Yeah, at that point, it's not like
there's like no kind of debates on that.
Well, the exact tweet was, "My name is Ye, and I expletive my cousin's expletive till I was 14.
Until he was 14?
Till I was 14. So there's no mention of when it started.
Oh God.
So Lord knows. But even then, like, bro, what?
I mean, but does this sound like it's something that happened to him or like something he was doing? You know what I mean? Like, is it just like a traumatic? Like, what's going on here? I mean, obviously it's traumatic, but I don't know.
Kanye West revealed he had a sexual experience with a male cousin as a child after being exposed to explicit material. So he's blaming like pornography for this. The rapper explained how finding his father's Playboy magazines at 5 years old was a gateway to a full-on pornography addiction.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, porn is a problem in the society right now, right? But
yeah,
to say, I mean, 5 years old, dude, you're a child, man.
5 years old, that's crazy. Yeah, like
how old was his cousin?
5 years old.
That sounds like insane. You know what I mean?
That could be true. I don't know.
This sounds like some really fucked up shit. And honestly, I mean, that could explain, why he's dealing with some stuff. He's fighting some demons, literally, dealing with some emotional stuff. I'm not gonna excuse some of the crazy shit he's saying. I'm just saying, like, trauma at a young age is kind of can lead to these kind of, unsolved problems.
I don't want to victim blame, and I don't want to like,
but
because this very much might be true,
Yeah.
But Kanye's like the Joker now, bro. Like he doesn't know his own origin story.
Okay. Like, so like he just keeps changing it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, some days I remember it this way, some days I remember it that
way.
So I just feel like what?
He's gonna be like, you want to know how I got these scars?
Yeah,
no, I don't, dude. I really don't want to know.
I don't. I don't think this man even knows like his own childhood. Like, he just had a dream one day and was like, that was real.
I mean, he could, like, I guess, if he's having like a psychotic break, right? He could just be saying stuff. I guess
because he just says some of the most out of pocket things out of nowhere. You know,
and then
like when.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
He says some out of pocket stuff.
No, I'm saying he says like out of pocket stuff out of nowhere. Like when he said he's now a Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Unprovoked. Like, but what? Like, where is this coming from?
No, it got so bad. And then like he did an interview recently where he pulled up with like the big ass swastika chain on, and like I forgot what else he had on. And he just completely trashed that interview. That dude was like, he caught that interviewer off guard so bad, dude, because he was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then I think he had a thing with Twitch where he was like going to start streaming on Twitch. And then like 7 seconds in, they took his stream. And immediately, because he started going on. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Adriana brings up the fact that there were rumors that he was in a relationship with Jeffree Star.
Yeah, I just Googled it. I saw that, and I'm Googling it. Is that a thing?
I mean, that's what they say, man. I don't know.
Star's denial. Star's recent post on X stating, okay, F it. The rumors were true. Has really nice speculation. I mean, hey. What's his ex-girlfriend's name?
I don't know. The naked lady?
No. The one that used to be a stripper.
Oh, I don't know.
Before that. The one that he was with when he made 808 and Heartbreaks.
I don't know.
Adriana, what was his ex-girlfriend's name? I know you know. I have to wait for his stream to catch up.
Daniels.
But whatever. What? That's Trump's ex. God, what is her name? Whatever. His ex-girlfriend did say he liked butt stuff, so that's all I am gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say.
Hey, I'm not here to king shit.
Amber Rose, thank you, babe.
Amber Rose, yeah.
Amber Rose did say he liked butt stuff.
Ye looks like that just seems like conventional Ye stuff, bro. I'm not even gonna.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum. I'm just saying it's in the realm of possibility. Right. That's all I'm saying.
He's like, you're already doing it. Y'all lie for real. Yeah, what's up, Juju? Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's crazy. I mean, I think it's hard, man. I gotta be honest. To be a gay man in a black community, right, in the hip hop, where it's pretty much like hardcore looked down upon, man. It's tough,
Yeah,
dude. I
yeah,
can
yeah.
see him not wanting to push that stuff out. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's tough. I think it's a conversation
Yeah,
that I don't have a say in. But more power to him, I guess.
yeah. I mean,
Carlos said, "Why
I
is your
I don't
producer
know.
just now tuning in? Fire that man." He's not even. He's not.
That's a fire that man.
He's like, "Wait, y'all streaming today?" Oh
Yeah,
hell
yeah,
no! That's funny as hell.
yeah. Oh, Juju.
Uh,
There's nothing wrong with him liking butt stuff. I agree. I said I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum.
yeah.
Do you, big
I'm
dog?
not here to king shame.
I'm not exactly. It is 2025.
Yeah, hey man, you do you.
All I was trying to do is make a point that him having a relationship with a man is in the realm of
So you
possibility.
feel like
That's all I'm saying.
that makes it slightly more believable.
And not for nothing, but South Park did say he was a gay fish.
Oh, and you know what? He got
And
really
so
he did piss him off, right?
he did get
He
really
got
mad.
really mad at that, yeah.
So
I mean, that kind of changes the dynamic on that, doesn't it? Because I feel like you're outing this man. He's not trying to get out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of fucked up now. Like it was funny, and I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of fucked up now."
Yeah, like I just kicking horseflies down.
Julius said he's king shaming. But don't mention armpits around Julius. All right? He said,
Wait, I'm sorry. Is there lore behind it? What was that statement?
I was just joking. I don't know. It's like one of those weird fetishes. It's like
I didn't know Juju had an armpit thing. That's
well, if he was here, if he's here, he could defend himself, but he's not. So we're gonna go with it.
If he was here, he probably wouldn't defend himself. He's like, "You're right, big dog."
He's like, "Hey, man, it is what it is." I like some of that old spice. You know what I'm saying?
Said Old Spice.
Oh hell no. Anyways, I don't know.
What were we talking about, man? Where do we go from here?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know where we go. So what are your kinks, monster?
So hold on, let me pull up my notes for that. I have them listed just in case anybody ever asks me. You caught me off guard with the movie list. All right, I'm prepared now.
Yeah. I'm prepared.
I have a category for that somewhere. Oh hell no,
Babe! Don't be putting our business out there like that.
Yeah. Oh, JK.
Oh my god.
Hey yo! Oh no. Anyways, let's. I don't even know what to switch to at this point. I don't know where to go.
I don't know.
So how's them tariffs treating you, mate?
Them tariffs?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm impoverished, but
you know anybody who's been tariffed?
I don't even know what to do. Yeah, I get tariffed.
I know a few people that got laid off, man. Yeah, it's tough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude, for real.
I've heard that like a lot of cargo ships coming from China have been like 80% empty and stuff. Like it's kind of nuts.
Yeah, so apparently I've been seeing posts all over the place about how like a lot of these like coast ports, like some of the most busiest ports in the world, are like slow as shit or empty or don't have enough cargo. Yeah. And the ones that are coming in, which usually takes about 30 days to come in from China, have this like 30-day delay, right? So they'll be coming in soon. Mm-hmm. And when they are coming in, they're like half empty because who the fuck is paying $200% tariff?
Yeah, nuts.
And then sorry.
I was just gonna say, like you said, you can't order from Temu. Temu actually has a line now where it says like this is the upcharge due to the tariffs, and a lot of times it's like it really is like 200%. It's something absurd,
Yeah, Jeff Bezos tried to. You saw that Amazon was gonna put that. So like it was, they were gonna include it to your total. Like this is what your tariffs are charging you, and why I don't know why he would bitch out. Why the fuck would he?
They called him out in a White House press conference. They were like, it's anti-consumer, it's anti-American, blah blah blah. And then immediately after he put out a statement saying like, oh no, it was a mistake. So
how the fuck is that a mistake? Like that is not, bro.
Yeah, I mean it was very intentional. Yeah.
Like, that's so stupid, man. It's so goddamn spineless, bro. Especially when he's, like, destroying your economy, right? Like, 80% of fucking, what's it called? Things sold on Amazon are made in China, right?
They're made in China, yeah.
Right, Amazon
That's the thing, man. Like, you would think as a billionaire Like if I was a millionaire, I would consider that fuck you money. You know, like you can do whatever you want. I'm still gonna be like fuck you. You know,
Right.
he is a billionaire, and you have fuck you money, but he's still like a little bitch about it. Like how you punk
I
out
don't know.
as a billionaire? Like how you
Right.
that money hungry that you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna concede here, just protect
Right.
my pockets.
That's like not sacrificing a pawn to win the game. Like I don't get it.
I'm
Like
saying,
like why
yeah,
are
yeah,
you
yeah.
so greedy, bro? Like let it
Like
go. Like
what is the point of
god
having all that money if
damn.
not to say, fuck you, I can do what I want, you know?
Right,
Like,
exactly. Especially to the president. Like no matter who the president
I'm
is.
saying,
That's got to
I'm
be some
saying,
power trip, right? Like there's
yeah.
no way. I thought it was dope. I was like, okay, that's cool. All right, Bezos, you getting some
Nah.
points from me, man. You're gonna bust out with that $20,000 truck. Now you're saying fuck Donald Trump and that. I'm like, you know what? I didn't mean for that to rhyme, by the way, but I'm just naturally
Yeah, man,
talented.
Dr. Seussing over here. Right?
But that he backed out. I thought it was lame shit. And it's
Yeah.
true though. I think Amazon is suffering pretty bad. Apparently, a lot of people are not only are they boycotting Amazon, but like orders are just down. Period. I think they laid off UPS, laid off hella people lately because
Yeah,
of what's
UPS
going
did.
on with Amazon. They're losing customers or whatever. I don't fucking know. I mean, it could just be the sign of what's going on. The
Yeah, I mean,
economy.
I feel like I was gonna say, I think it's compounding, right? Because things are more
Yeah.
expensive because of tariffs, and then people are just broke as hell because of inflation. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, we really are hitting that point of stagflation where prices are just getting higher, people aren't making anymore, and
Yeah.
we're just all broke all the time.
Yeah, it's got to the point where
I don't know.
I had to take off my Amazon credit card off the app because I was like, I'm not doing this. I can't.
Oh, dude, my credit card
We're
is
not
the
doing that
only one on
anymore.
the Amazon app, and Ali just orders things, and it just hits my credit card.
Yeah. No, I take it off, dude. Take it off,
Yeah,
bro. I get that little sign now. You can get like 5% cash back. No, I'm good, dude. I'm good. I need 100% cash back. Stop buying this shit. Like I'm
yeah,
straight. I don't know, dude. It's pretty insane. I think, like I said, I've seen people get laid off, man, and 20 years at some certain at their jobs, and
wow.
I see it at work, man. It's slow as fuck. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm hoping I'm good. You know what I mean? But based on the way things are going, I can see things get slowing down for quite a bit. You know what I mean? Especially with
Hey, man.
what's going on with the S&P 500, fucking trading like a penny stock nowadays. It's
Yeah,
so goddamn volatile. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I
yeah.
guess.
Hey, man.
Uh,
Worst case scenario, take the $1,000, go to Mexico, bro.
you know the
You
worst part of
good?
all this? Yeah, it's true. Take my 1,000, make it work somewhere else. Give it to my
Hmm.
lady Claudia. You know what? You know what's the worst thing out of all these tariffs though? Is
What is
that
that?
apparently I think it was who makes Demon Slayer? What was the studio?
Uh,
They had
it has a weird name that I can't
UFO,
pronounce.
right? Something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Ufotable.
According to
It's
them,
UFOTABLE.
they said that because of the tariffs, ticket prices might be twice as high. Because he recently made a tariff on
Oh yeah,
foreign
on
movies.
movies. Like, how does that work? Like you take Lord of the Rings, where half, like 9% of it was filmed in Australia,
Yeah,
but it's an American movie.
yeah,
Does that get tariffed?
yeah.
Do the hours you spend in Australia get tariffed?
It's an
Uh,
animation, bro. Can't they just say it's fucking like made in
For
California
real.
or something? Like,
I'm
do they
saying.
have to like
Just
fly out the fucking animators to like bumfuck Tennessee to make this damn episode?
for real. Uh, He
Yeah.
just says shit to say it, man.
No, yeah. There's so they made a statement. They had to come out like the tickets might be twice as expensive, guys. Just letting y'all know.
Jesus.
So I'm waiting on them
I
drop
mean,
ticket sales to drop.
if it makes anybody feel better, the Demon Slayer movies tend to be not great. They tend to be just what happened during the prior season in one long movie.
Whoa!
So
The train that movie was dope as shit. That was my favorite. That's
the
pretty
train one
good.
was dope,
Yeah.
but the one after that was just season 2, like
Oh
in one
yeah.
long movie.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
anime's
I
been
was like,
doing that lately, where they'll do like a
yeah,
movie and then they'll just release the movie in episodes. I'm not a fan of that. Just
yep,
leave the movie. I don't get what the point of that. But I
yeah,
think
yeah,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer said that they're not doing any more episodes. They're doing the rest of the arc was going to be in movies.
Oh, really? The
Yeah,
Infinity Castle is just gonna be a movie?
it's just movies. Yeah, I think it's in 3 movies or
Oh,
something like that. So
that's
I'm
pretty
a
cool.
fan of that. I think that's cool. And I mean, dude, they made
Yeah, that's
hella
cool.
money off the train arc.
Oh, the train one. Yeah, yeah. I
They made
think
an
it was like
insane amount of money.
the it broke records. Like it was one of
Yeah.
the top grossing like animated movies.
Yeah, we had to find a random ass theater in the middle of nowhere that was screening it, and then we get there and it's fucking packed, dude. I was like, what the fuck when it first released? I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't realize so many people were into this shit. What the hell? It was
I think we
crazy.
just went down to like Fayetteville or something,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
playing it there. Mm.
I can't remember why we
But
went. We went somewhere up north. It was really nice,
fancy
but
pants over
it was
here.
dope. It was dope as shit. Lopez said he was a fan of the train one. He had actually never seen Demon Slayer. And he was just like, I'm
Oh,
gonna go watch it. And he said it was pretty cool. Which I think is
yeah.
probably the best anime movie to watch if you've never seen the anime, because it really introduced new characters, like an entire start and stop of characters. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you don't really need to know much besides these are the heroes, these are the bad guys. Like,
Yeah.
go ham.
And Zenitsu wore a turtleneck. Great movie. Great movie.
Zenitsu return that, yeah.
He wore a turtleneck. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's in the like dream sequence where
Uh,
he's like with Nezuko, he has a turtleneck on. It's hilarious. Like, why does this man have a turtleneck?
yeah.
But that reminds me, something I didn't want to bring up last week, but we didn't get the chance because we didn't record. The anime of the year nominees. Have you seen them?
Oh yeah, man. I've heard of a few. I
Okay.
think I know it's Kaiju number 8's on there.
Yep.
Frenrin? What is it? Frenrin?
Free Rin.
I
Free
can't
Rin,
pronounce
sir.
it.
Yeah.
Frieren, which I think is also a TCG. I remember
Is
hearing
it?
about someone selling cards. Frieren, what's another one? Fuck.
So
Solo
I haven't pulled up.
Leveling.
Yeah, Soul Leveling, Don Da Don,
Don Da
Delicious in
Don.
Dungeon,
Yeah, I don't get the
and
dungeon.
Apothecary Diaries.
I've never seen the last one. I'm not gonna lie, man. I fuck with Don Da Don, dude. We've already brought
Yeah,
it up
Don
like
Don's
four
good.
times.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Kaiju number 8. I think
Kaiju
my
number
I
eight's
think
good.
the biggest problem with those animes, I think Dandadan is unique. Kaiju
Yeah.
number 8 is pretty like it is a very generic anime. I mean, it does what I think it
Yep.
does the characters very well. It's a very fun anime to watch, and he's like 30,
Yeah.
which is dope. I mean, it's very rare
It's
to
funny.
have like an
He's a
older,
very like dad bod, not ripped,
yeah,
like just
trying to
average
deal with the
Joe.
youngins. It's
Yeah,
very
just trying to
much
keep
made
up.
for American unks. You know what I mean? That are like that could be
It
me.
that it does give status, bro. It
yeah,
does.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I fuck with it. I really enjoy it. I like it, and it
No, it was
does.
good.
It gives me hints of it does what I really appreciate anime that could do like conflict resolution very well. You know what I mean? It like builds
Mhm.
up and then like okay, that was very satisfying. You know what I mean? Some anime just kind of like tease you, and then at some point you just get blue balled and you're like, I hate this fucking anime. Like, come on,
Yeah,
give me
yeah.
something, goddamn it. I know Attack on Titan was like that for the longest, bro. Like I was like, stop giving me more questions. Answer anything. Give me something,
Bro,
please. Yeah,
Attack on Titan, although I will go on record saying Attack on Titan is very good,
yeah.
it is the most confusing
It
plot.
is.
I remember finishing a season, having to go on YouTube to watch a 45-minute video explaining to me what I just watched. Because I was like, I don't like they showed things like it's supposed to be a
Yeah.
reveal, and I'm just like, I don't. Was that a reveal? Was I supposed to
Right.
know what
Like,
was happening?
you're like, fuck, I gotta go through my notes 'cause I don't remember what the fuck that's talking about. I mean, it doesn't help that the anime like played out in like 15 years, right? Like, how long did it take for
yeah,
it
that
to
is true.
complete? Like, you got season 1 when we were in high school, you know what I mean, or graduating high school, and then it just now finished. Motherfucker, I got 2 kids, like mortgage. What
For
the
real though.
fuck?
Yeah.
Like, it's I completely I had to rewatch it because I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And it's not even about Titans anymore. Essentially, you know,
It's not.
it became
I mean,
very like Walking Dead. Like it's the people are the problem.
I mean, yeah. It
You
was
know,
very, very interesting.
I liked it. I really enjoyed it. It is hard to like keep track, especially if you watch it like every 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to dust off that composition notebook. Where do we leave off? What was going on? You know what I mean? It's like a Souls game of anime. Like you just have to
It really
really
is.
look up what the
And
fuck is
like
going on.
the story is so like circular that like if you don't know what happened early in the story, you're like, I
You
don't
missed out.
like, is that a callback to
Yeah,
something? You
you
know?
missed out on a
So it's weird.
reveal or some kind of like callback. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
yeah, I
who do you
don't know.
think takes it, man?
Personally. So out of these, I've seen Don Don. I've seen like 3 episodes to listen dungeon. I'm currently watching Frieren, which highly recommend. Very good. Kaiju number 8 is great. I've seen Solo Leveling, and I haven't seen Apothecary Diaries. So out of the ones I've seen, I personally would choose Frieren. I hear a lot of talk on the internet of it being Solo Leveling, and I've spoken to you about this, and I've spoken to my wife about this. I don't believe it deserves it. I don't believe Solo Leveling deserves to be anime of the year. I don't believe it deserves to be anime of the anything.
Yeah.
It is.
What do you mean? I mean, it is good, right? For people to like it.
Like the animation is good. I mean, let me say that. The animation is beautiful. Like they put their backs into that, yo.
Yeah.
But the story is the most ass story I have ever witnessed. Like, the best way I can explain it is like One Punch Man, where like there's a gag character that is just so much stronger than everybody else that like there's no stakes, but it's being serious the entire time.
But I mean,
it's just like,
yeah, it takes itself serious, like, I guess.
Yeah, and like, why is this guy just like better than everyone? And like,
he was just born that way, bro.
It's so, oh my god, it's so cringy. Where like he's just like rolls up in every scenario, like beats the crap out of the villain every time. He's just like, this might be tough, proceeds to mollywop everybody. And then like every girl he runs across is like, oh my god, he's so handsome, you know?
Yeah.
And like, it's just like,
please have my children.
Plus they stole an entire storyline from Hunter x Hunter, and I'm just like, this is like verbatim the Chimera Ant like arc. I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, how anyone can think this should be animated year is like beyond me, bro.
Yeah,
like
I don't know. I haven't heard much about it. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the stuff that that makes One Punch Man, I mean, like so interesting is the characters around them. Like, even though he's buff as shit, the story is not really like centered around him most of the time. It's centered around other people around him. I mean, one of my favorite characters on the show is Moomin Rider, who is like has no powers. Moomin Rider, the GOAT, right? Bro. He's like the top class B superhero, but he doesn't have any powers. He's just like, he just has heart, man. He's such a good character, bicycle, bro. Right? And it's like there's so many like stories going around One Punch Man, around Saitama. I feel like they carry that show. I just feel like I don't like when it's just centered around one person being the beast. You know what I mean? Carry and it just kills it. It's hard to write. It's kind of like Superman, right? People consider him a very boring superhero because he just beats everybody. He's just strong all the time, and he's a do-gooder. He never does bad. There's no like, at least with One Punch, there's like this conflict, this man versus man. Like, he's struggling mentally or depression, or you know what I mean? Like, he's struggling dealing with his reality, and there's not a lot of that. I think it's kind of it can be kind of boring, I guess.
It gets boring. Yeah, it's hard to watch.
So you say Fenrir?
I say Fenrir. The thing I say, I am like, I want to say 7 episodes in to Fenrir, and the amount of world building and character like lore in those first 7 episodes are more than the entire 2 seasons of Solo Leveling. Like,
Ceci's a huge
like
fan.
I'm feeling for these characters. Yeah. Like, there's a lot of like emotional background behind it, and I'm 7 episodes in, and I'm like, yeah, like I feel connected to these characters. Not as connected as I ever will be to the Straw Hat Crew and Monkey D. Luffy or GOAT, but you know, that's neither here nor there.
It does give me like Shield Hero vibes. I've never even watched Shield Hero. I just see the way it is, kind of, and it kind of gives me that like. And this is only like watching clips. I've never seen a full episode of either shows, but that's why, like, if you were to play them back to back, I'd be like, that's the same show.
That's the same show. Yeah.
But hey, Sophie, what's up? Sophie's here. On a serious note, Julius wants to know what's going on with India and Pakistan.
Crazy pivot, anime wars to real life war.
Yeah. No, I mean, they've been going. Sorry, my pick, Kaiju number 8. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Dan. It's just so fun. I don't fucking know. Don't ask me. I don't know shit about anime. Like, this might become an anime channel at some point, but I really don't know shit about anime. I feel like I don't know enough to make a take, to have a hot take.
A take on it. Yeah.
The pivot to India. I mean, these motherfuckers nuking each other, bro. I don't know what to tell you. They're 2 super fucking power. They got nukes.
The nuclear
They got
powers,
money
yes.
and they got buddies to throw at each other. So,
Yeah.
but they've been doing this forever, right? Like they
Yeah, that's my
literally,
understanding.
yeah, they have literal
It's like,
ceremonies on the border where they just almost beat each other up, or they do fight. I think they fight. If you look up,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's like
they do.
they like they put the weapons down and go at it.
Which is kind of ballsy, bro. Like that's
That's
kind of
kind of
dope,
cool.
you know? They're like,
That's kind of cool.
yeah, like
Yeah.
no, we gonna throw hands a day, bro.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
know?
I think.
Imagine like the
Yeah.
soldiers, if they do it every time each year, like say like, May 7th, they're like, oh, it's May 7th. Like the whole year, these soldiers are just like in the gym, like
Right.
like
That's
boxing,
what
like getting
motivates
ready for
them.
this
Right.
one day.
I don't want. Not even. I
Yeah.
don't even want to beat them. I just don't want to look a bitch. Like I can't let them knock me out, dude. I gotta. So you
Yeah.
got dudes, getting Abby style jacked. You know what I mean? Just to take on someone. Yeah, I don't know. That's
I'm
crazy,
saying.
man. I don't think. I think the report's saying that India specifically targeted terrorists. They didn't target. If you look up the press release they did, they said that they weren't targeting any sort of Pakistani, like, uh, what's it called? Like military points or like important places. They
Mhm.
were just targeting terrorists. And that, you know, it was very, very like restrictive. I don't know, very conservative. Like they were kind of like, hey, we don't want no beef. Like we're not
Yeah.
trying to blow y'all up. We're just trying to take care of business. But which is kind of interesting. I don't know. It was kind of interesting press release. I don't know
Yeah,
where
but
to
I
go from
mean,
that.
when it's a press release out of India, like how much like credence can you give it? Because
Yeah.
if America were to bomb someone, the first thing you'd say is like, "Oh yeah, they were terrorists," Like
I
we're
mean,
not
that's
gonna
the
say, "Yeah, there were
excuse. Right.
civilians there,
Right.
bro."
Right. Right. Right.
So I don't know,
Right. But they're
but
just saying like,
like you said,
hey, yeah, I don't want to. We understand if you want to retaliate. We hope you don't, kind of thing. And I was just like, what?
mm,
That's weird, but okay. He's like, if you want to fight, we'll go outside right now. We can settle this the old fashioned way.
yeah,
But don't bomb us. If India was an anime, what anime would it be? India.
ooh, India
I don't know if I'm ready to insult like a billion people right now. Like,
for real though.
what anime would it be? I don't know, dude. Fuck.
I don't know, like
I've never thought of a
specifically in this
country as.
conflict or just in general.
Oh, okay. In this conflict, um, uh, you
Wait,
got
you
me
don't you
thinking
don't you
now
don't
for
think
real.
about like you don't think about countries being animes? I think about like Israel being
Oh, here you
Israel
go.
and
You trying to get me deported, my guy?
being like Attack on Titan, like I could see that,
Oh,
you know?
okay. They're uh, what is it? What's the homeland? Not
What's yeah, I forgot what it's called. Let me
something
see.
Dean. Yeah, except they didn't send like covert people into the island, into Palestine. They just kind of blew it up. They just rumbling from the outside.
Well, they pushed a group of people into a small
Yeah,
area,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and like even when they're already in that small area, they're still trying to destroy those people.
Right, but
And
they
then
sent like Rainer and them covertly. Like that's not happening.
oh
We're
yeah,
just
true, true.
rumbling. We're just
Yeah.
we're just gonna tear it all down. Addie said, "What about Mexico in general? As an anime, it's got to be Maki, bro. These motherfuckers love boxing, dude. Boxing is a huge Mexican pastime. Like,
Oh, you know what is that anime? That boxing anime? Hajime no Ippo.
dude,
It's
that's hardcore Mexican. Yeah, that's big as fuck
I've
over there.
heard it's real big in Mexico.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
also like Dragon Ball Z is real big in Mexico,
yeah.
bro.
Dragon Ball
That's
Z
like
over there,
your
man.
national pastime
Yeah.
right there.
He said in this conflict
India is
specifically,
Homelander. Jesus Christ.
India is homeland. That's not even an anime. That's not even.
I'm saying.
He's like, so you're saying I'm not okay. I'm gonna stop. What would India
No,
do
please
in this
go on. Go
situation?
on. We're live. I would love to hear what you have to say.
I can't think of an anime, dude. Like a country as an anime sounds crazy. I guess we got nothing. All right.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about this conflict to say
Yeah.
like
Who started it?
like
Who's doing what?
who's what,
I really don't either. I just know they've been going at it forever. like legit.
Yeah, I've heard they've like hated each other for like generations and shit.
Yeah. Like babies are born hating Pakistanis and vice
That's what
versa.
they're taught as they come in,
And the
as they
first
come into
word
this
is
world. They're just like, all right, first and foremost.
You see this flag? Fuck this flag.
Fine. What character is India? Damn it, Julius. We just said we don't know.
You said character. Yeah, I don't know enough about the conflict. I just know they're ready to throw hands. They've always been ready to throw hands, like off the rip.
Yeah.
Right. They do not like each other. I don't know. And it's so crazy because India is such a huge country. Like, I don't know.
It is. There's so many people.
There's so many people. Dude. All right, let's move on, man. I feel like we're not going anywhere. I want to talk about Last of Us, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Did you see what's going on with Harvard, bro? Broccoli. India's broccoli. What? Are we rooting for India here? What's going on,
bro?
What's going on here?
I mean, Broccoli is always ready to throw hands down.
Yeah, he is ready to throw hands. I feel like Naruto is more ready to always just fight out of just straight impulsive.
No, he's not, bro. The man first instinct is
okay.
Is
in
like,
original,
remember this swing?
But that is crazy because like in the original anime, he is always ready to just fight, right? Like I make that meme about I talked about when he was with the Hokage. The producer's supposed to be answering questions, not asking.
Yeah, answering questions, not asking.
Pakistan's gone. And when he's like, talking to the lady, what's her Hokage? What's her name? Tsunade at the fucking ramen shop, and he's ready to throw hands for like because she said, "Why are you teaching the snot-nosed brat, the fucking?"
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm fighting the Hokage. Like, whoa, motherfucker, relax, dude. Like,
the bro was always ready.
He was always ready to fight, but it's crazy because like he would always solve his problems the opposite way. He would always go no talk jutsu out of nowhere, which is, I guess, it is kind of interesting.
That is true. Because even the pain fight after the time skip, his first instinct was just, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this dude.
Yeah.
And then when he like is on death's door, it's just like, all right, so let me tell you about this swing, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody was mean to me.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? The other day, Adi pointed out that the Leaf Village is fake as hell.
Why?
That like everybody was just an ass to Naruto growing up, right? They treated him like shit. The second he saves all of them, they're all just like, yo, we've been fucking with you since day one, bro.
I will say this
the hero of the Leaf.
Dude. Naruto is the character that should have became the villain. Like, he had every right to become a villain. His parents died sacrificing themselves for the village, right? The fucking fourth Hokage, the third Hokage, all he had to do was give this man a fucking steak once a month. And all he fed him was ramen forever.
Ramen, and then he was like, here's this apartment. This
bro,
apartment,
nobody wanted to speak to this kid. Everybody turned their backs. I mean, fuck the Leaf Village for real, dude. I think Senzo had a point. What's his name? What's that dude's name? The guy that killed all the Uchiha.
Itachi, bro?
No, the guy who sent him.
Obito?
No, the guy with like 7 eyes. Denzo.
Oh,
Denzio, what's his name?
Donzo.
Yeah. It's been so long, dude.
Yeah.
But maybe he had a point. Like, fuck the Leaf.
Yo, if I was Naruto, when Sasuke left the village, I was like, yo, I'm coming with, bro.
Yeah.
Let's burn this place to the ground, bro.
I mean,
like, fuck this.
I'm not going to lie, dude. When he came back and everybody was like cheering him on, it was a very nice moment, in my opinion. I was fuck, finally, my boy Naruto.
Because he was surprised too. He was like, wait, y'all like me? Yeah, it was very heartfelt. But at the same time, I would have been like, oh, so now y'all like me, bro. Like, now y'all cool with me.
If the Leaf Village was an anime, who would they be?
Oh my god.
The Leaf Village is a one for all, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, hell.
So you recently, like a year or two ago, watched all of Naruto.
Yeah.
Who was your most hated character in that series?
Most hated character in Naruto.
Most hated
This
character, bro.
legit just became like the anime podcast. I felt like we're
Naruto
like
episode,
45
yeah.
minutes in anime.
This is Julius's fault, bro.
Yeah,
He
that's
keeps it
true.
going.
The most shitty character, the person that pissed me off the most.
Person that pissed you off the most.
Like pissed me off as in like they're a horrible character or they're just shitty people. Which one? Like what?
Either or. Just what character when they came on screen were you, or like when they gave their motivation, were you like, fuck you, bro?
This person's
like,
trash.
Just yeah.
I really didn't like Danzo. I'm not gonna lie. Like he was just, it just seems so Danzo wasn't fucking annoying. Like I don't know. I just felt like he was very like just conventionally evil dude, right? Like I don't know, right?
He is very villainesque.
Right. Like, and he didn't even like have an arc or anything. Like, I mean, he just kind of like.
I feel like they just wrote him in out of nowhere.
They just wrote him in, and then like, he's dead.
By the way, there's this guy. You know?
I will say this, dude. I feel like the beginning of Naruto, they completely had it in mind that Itachi was the bad guy. He was this evil guy that just killed his whole family. And then like halfway through, they were just like, "Wait, no, we can't do that. Like, we gotta make him good. So we'll give him reasons. We'll give him like, you know what I mean, some kind of backstory. And blame someone else why he did what he did." Because like the way they changed it later on, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they kind of flipped the script.
Hirokoshi did kind of say he was making it up as he went along.
Yeah,
like a lot of times he was just like, "Yeah, I was just making it up."
Yeah, so, which I mean, isn't that any writing? Like it's all made up, dude.
That is true. Yeah,
Lord of the Rings is made up.
I mean, you have like an idea, right? Like you have a like, hey, there's the beginning, there's the end. There's gonna be some shit in between, but I will say. Because, you know, I asked you the question just so I can give my opinion. That's really what this was.
Of course.
The character I could not stand, bro, was Obito. What a whiny little hoe.
I didn't get him.
I hated this man.
Yeah, I didn't get the whole, like, he gave his life for his friends, right? And then he lived, and then he got mad that he lived. Like, he got mad that he got what he wanted. Like, I'm so confused here.
In the scheme of things, this man, not that much happened to him. Like he had a pretty chill, like life. You know,
he
like,
always lived in the shadows of Kakashi.
Of Kakashi.
Yeah.
But like outside of that, it's like, bro, your life was fine, man. Like, yeah, you had a crush on a girl that didn't necessarily like you back. Okay, cool. And he was just like, I'm gonna crash out after that. You know, like,
I mean, he's a stereotypical school shooter incel, right? Like he can't get the girl he wanted, and he's just like, bro. I guess we gotta blow up the world. Like what?
I guess the world needs to burn. You know? I feel like even Madara was surprised. You know, like when he came back and he was just like, "I'm in. Let's do this." He was probably like, "Really? Like, for real?
Okay,
like,
yeah.
All right, let's go." like Jesus Christ.
Guy and
Juju said Genji are the best characters.
They definitely the Mexico of the anime. They are up there for me, man. Guy, the amount of and Rock Lee, the amount of like the fear in people's eyes when they heard of fucking what's that? His dad too, right?
Might die,
but like what was he known as? The Beast of something? Like
the Beast of Belief or something like that.
Some shit like that. Like just his name alone, right? Like he was.
Yeah, even problem. At the very end, where Madara's like, "I acknowledge you as the strongest." I was like, "Bro, cold."
Which he would have won, right? If he had like, what is it? Landed it? I can't remember what happened, but Madara like dodged it or evaded it or some shit.
Yeah. I think like he covered himself or some shit. Yeah. But like even then, he like caved his chest in, bro. Like if he didn't have like the
infinite
tail beast in him, like
bullshit,
man would have been cooked.
And that's my biggest argument too, man. I mean, we're just gonna stay on. This is gonna be an episode of Naruto, but I will stand by this. Madara was not that good, dude. If Madara did not have his infinite fucking chakra, we wouldn't be. He wouldn't have done what he did, right? He wouldn't have 100 man, one gorilla. That motherfucker, bro. Because
I disagree.
The only reason he could do all that is because he was reanimated. Because he had infinite chakra.
I disagree.
You disagree? There's no way he would have.
Madara was the GOAT, bro. The GOAT.
I don't know, man. I don't see it. I mean, I guess you could say the
In
same
that,
thing about the first Hokage, right? Because he was also reanimated. But why didn't
yeah,
they go at it?
yeah,
They didn't even fight, right?
they didn't fight because it was one of his clones pulled up, and Madara was like, "I ain't fighting the clone, bro. I want the real one." And he literally sat down in the middle of the battlefield. He was like, "Let me know when the real one of you pulls up." You know, like
Mm,
that is gangster.
yeah.
And like he won, like he pulled up on the entire allied shinobi leaf, like the allied fucking shinobis,
Yeah.
and just mollywopped them. And you're saying like it's because he had infinite chakra. Where in that fight did he use any techniques, bro?
Bro, he used
Outside his
constant
Sharingan.
chakra. Yeah, a constant Sharingan does not use. Didn't Itachi
Yeah,
go
but
blind from using that shit too much? Like,
he from his Mangekyo. He
right,
didn't use
right.
the Mangekyo in that fight.
Oh,
That's all I'm
okay.
saying. The
Uh,
only time he used the technique is when he called in that big ass meteor. But at that point, he was just stunting on him. He was just like, man,
right. I
I'm
mean, I'll
just
give
gonna
him
show
that.
y'all how hopeless it
I'll give
is.
him that. I think not if you gave every character in the show infinite chakra, could they do what he did? No, probably not. Obviously, right? I think that we're losing the ladies here, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I
the
think,
chat is going
no,
great.
I
Beans
think
and
they're ready for us to move on from Naruto.
yeah, 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 yeah. Would you like to talk about beans and toast?
Yeah, we want to talk about beans and toast. For some reason, we already had this conversation.
Tuna cheese and beans on baked potato sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
we talked. Yeah, that was a whole conversation. That was insane,
Yeah,
right?
you guys should have listened to it.
We already talked about that. All right, let's transition to something else. We got like maybe a couple more topics before I gotta
Okay.
call it. I'm pretty sure
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Emiliano is like broke my TV or something at this point, or he's not even home
No,
probably.
it's fine. Also, my
uh,
office is getting extremely hot up
it's
here,
very
so
hot in here. Like
it
I'm
is so
sweating,
hot.
dude. Did you hear
Yeah, man.
about what's her name? McMahon, the leader, the head of the Department of Education. You know what's going
What
on
she
with
do now?
Harvard, right? Like the Trump administration is saying that they're not gonna do any more federal funding for Harvard.
Yeah, and taking away their tax exempt status.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's a result of that, but like because of that, they're actually considering all the like Ivy League schools are coming together and making their own like fucking UN of like legal services. So like if anybody like comes after one Harvard or one Ivy League school, like they all like pull their money together to legally like to fund legal services for that school. You know what I mean?
I
It's
love
it's
that.
very
I love
interesting.
that.
It's crazy how yeah. So they're like basically defending each other, right? Because I
Yeah.
mean, why not? Why wouldn't you, right? Um, and so she sent a letter to Harvard saying like you can look this up. It's pretty funny. Um, saying that they were gonna do the like it's cut federal funding and do the exempt status.
Hmm.
And they sent it back with fucking red marks and like circling misspells and like they
Yo, that's
corrected her paper.
gangster.
I was like, no way,
That's
dude.
gangster.
Question marks and like circling shit and oh man, it's. I hope I'm right
Oh
here.
my
That
god.
was so funny, dude. Um,
Response. No, it's real. It's on the
yeah,
Huffington Post.
yeah.
That's
And they
crazy.
circled like, what are you trying to say here? Question marks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh man, that's so
First
fucking.
comment is Harvard definitely won this round. That's
That's
nuts.
hilarious, dude. Man, and she's supposed to be the head of fucking
Bro,
education, dude.
she's fucking just a billionaire. That's all. That's the
Uh,
only reason she's there. She's married to a fucking
yeah,
a wrestler. You
a
know, like
wrestler,
fuck
right?
off.
Right. Who's I'm gonna
Jesus
say
Christ.
his eyebrows are insane, right? What is it, mustache? He got something painted. Like,
Oh Jesus Christ. I don't know.
anyways, yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Harvard sent it back. That's some funny ass shit. I mean, I think that's what we
I'm
need, man. Like, who are you to speak on what happens? What makes you
I'm
qualified? You can't even
saying
write a fucking paper. Which, first of all, like, I thought you would hire someone. I don't understand why you wouldn't hire an intern to proofread your fucking paper or something. You know what I mean? Or write it for you.
yeah.
That's insane. I don't know. That's hilarious.
Yo, the red marks are so funny.
Yeah, they're bad. They're
They're
really
like
bad.
inconsistent phrasing, like improper noun. Like, yo, it's so funny.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really cool. It's really funny, man. I think they hit the nail on the head on that one. That's such a proper
Yeah.
response for some stupid ass question. Stupid ass attacks on fucking education. It's so dumb, man.
I'm saying, man. And like they're saying, like, oh, like these colleges are just a pipeline for the woke left. And it's like, well, maybe it is that just the more educated you are, the more that like these regressive ass policies don't like seem to make sense anymore. You know, like
especially I don't understand Harvard, because there are a lot of Republicans that graduated. That's their alumni, right? That's their school. Why go
that
after?
is true.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's historically a left school. There's like almost every president in the last 30 years has gone to Harvard. I don't know.
That is true. All the Ivy League schools, but I guess you know,
I know they must know something.
They have bigger balls than like 90% of like
than Jeff Bezos.
Fucking law firms and shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know if you heard about what's his name? Brian Kemp, the governor of Georgia. They were banking on him running for senator and kicking off John Ossoff, right? Because he's very popular. I mean, Brian Kemp has kind of made his name for himself. I'm not gonna lie. He's kind of made a name. He's very popular. He's a very moderate Republican, right? He's very praised, I think, in Georgia, and Republicans were really counting on him to come in and like swoop up and take the seat from John. But he says he actually claimed that he's not gonna. he's not running. He said he's not gonna run. He's gonna stay as governor, and they think it's kind of a big fuck you to Trump, right? Because he doesn't want to be like complicit with what's going on. And I'm like, damn.
Never thought I'd say this, but good job, Kemp. Good job.
What anime would Harvard be? All right,
you guys want us to move on and then just be on this bullshit, all right?
This is why we don't do live, because Christian's about to start cussing people.
I would never cuss out my baby.
If it was anybody else.
Girl, you asking all the right questions. You guys are some bullies, bro.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry, guys. I can hear my kids crying. I think I got to get off.
Yeah, we got to call it.
Guys, this was fun.
We've been at it for a minute.
Again. I might trim it up, throw an intro, call it a day, do a thumbs down. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking with us. That was a lot of fun.
For sure. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Envoy to China. What? I don't even know what that means. I got to go on. Now he's crying. This was a lot of fun. Robert, I'm sorry, bro. I hate to cut you off here, but we'll talk to you guys later, man. Please like, follow, subscribe, share this with your friends, clip us. You guys can clip, by the way. I mean, if you ever find a thing you enjoy or thought it was funny, there's a clip option on YouTube. I don't know how it works, but we'll let the producer come up with something. MTG is going to run. Oh yeah, I heard Magic the Gathering is going to run instead of Brian Kemp.
I think that I read it as MTG too, and just now I realized that's Marjorie Taylor Greene. I was like, Magic the Gathering is gonna. What does that mean?
Yeah, she's running, which I think it's that's good for Democrats because the bitch is crazy as fuck. She calls herself Trump light. I don't think that's true.
Somehow she's winning her district, even though she's fucking insane.
I mean, there's like 10 people in her district, bro. She'll be alright. Like, no, she's not winning Atlanta. There's no way. You know what I mean? And John also actually supposedly started filing impeachment for Trump, or started the process.
I heard about that.
Yeah, so
I heard about that.
Anyways,
that passes. That's what his third time.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys. I love y'all. Please go watch my Can a 100 Man Take one gorilla video. It's like 10 minutes long. Watch it on TikTok. Watch it on YouTube. Do whatever you want. I love y'all. Peace.
Peace out.
Oh no.